Let's fucking go. Hello, again. I felt like doing a 2-for-1, so I basically wanted to do 2 videos whilst I'm able to and feel like doing it. So this one is going to be a pile of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 underappreciated games that you can play on the PlayStation 3. Games that are kind of like overlooked. You can actually get 1, 2. You can get 2 of these. Well, there's a remastering of one. Actually, no, they're both remastered. You get them for PS4 and 5 and Xbox if you want. And I think one of them's on Game Pass, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, this is just going to be like a very quick, quick explanation. I'll show a bit of gameplay up here in the corner. But anyway, yeah. So the first one is, it's not a brilliant game, but it's fun. It's a fun, cheap God of War clone, and that is 4 God of Thunder. Now, 4, if it is, I think it's made by the same team that made the Captain America one, which is the better one out of the 2. But this one's still fun, you know. It's just hack and slash, you know. Beat stuff up, do executions. I'm pretty sure you can customize 4 and even the hammer, if I remember. But it actually has Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston reprising the roles from the film. So it's got Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, and the voice acting is pretty good. You know, it's like the film. But check this out. I don't know how much it is now. I got it a few years ago, so I don't know whether it's shot up in price, whether it's rare, or I don't know. But number 1, 4. Number 2 is an old PS3 game, and it is on the 360, but you know, this is games you can find on the PS3, and that is Wet. Now, Wet is basically a fan-made Kill Bill. So it says, experience the style of a unique retro film, visual treatment with stylized characters with an original 70s inspired soundtrack, seamlessly blend 3 types of gameplay with a 360-degree slip aiming gun targeting system, sword fighting and acrobatics. And finally, over-the-top acrobatics, fantastic aerial sword attacks and high body count combined for the ultimate interactive action experience. So it's basically Kill Bill. And I'm pretty sure that when you kill like a certain amount of people, you scream like flows of blood and she goes like batshit crazy. I'm not too sure how much this is, but it's a good game. And it is on the 360, like I said, but it's not on the current gen systems, and I'm not sure if it's on PC. You could probably emulate it, but you know. This is the underdog in the series, in my opinion, and deserves more recognition because it's basically Doom 3 of Wolfenstein, and that is Wolfenstein. This was made by Raven Software and ID, or id, however you say it. But yeah, this is basically the Doom 3 of Wolfenstein. It plays like Call of Duty, which is, you know, comfortable controls, that's all I can say, and the graphics are good. But it's heavily story driven and there's a lot of atmosphere, and the whole premise of the game is literally Doom 3, but for Wolfenstein. And it says, the daddy of first-person shooters is coming to make its home on PlayStation 3. Unleash the Nazis' own dark powers against them as you battle unimaginable, evil, and unexpected foes. Experience movie-like, intense action sequences. It's not movie-like at all. Go into battle with a diverse collection of upgradable weapons, which is true. You can upgrade your weapons, kind of like Bioshock, I'd say. Team deathmatch and objective-based multiplayer with an occult twist. No one's playing this fucking game. But yeah, I got it for a tenner last year, so I don't know how it should still be that price. But definitely one to look out for. And another action, or there's a lot of action-oriented games. Stranglehold, John Woo. So this one is Chinese Mad Max, and it's the sequel to Hard Boiled, the film. You slide and jump and run across and shoot everything. You can shoot people in the ass and they will grab that ass and cry. You can shoot them in the dick and they'll cower. It is such a fun game, and there's a lot of customization in it, but it's a really fun, turn your brain off type of game. But the story is pretty good, to be honest. But like I said, it's an actual sequel. Yeah, there's not much really I can say. It's still cheap and it's still fun. So that's my dog whinging. He wants to go out. I'll let him out in a minute. Now here's a racing game. One of the launch games, Motorstorm. Now Motorstorm is still visually one of the prettiest games on the PlayStation 3, and I think it's one of the first 1080p titles as well. But this game it's so fun. It's off-road racing, demolition derby style game. You know, don't really need much else, but it's dirt bikes, quad bikes, buggies. Need to play it. Now, these are the two that have got remasters. I'll start with this one. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. So this one is a mixture of turn-based and real-time action, but it's an RPG. The art style is beautiful. The story is the story's dark, but it's got like a sweet overlay of visuals, so it's like a nice anime, but it's dark story. It's like a serious story. So, but it's an awesome game. It's quite long. You could probably find this cheap, but like I said, they have got the remastering on Xbox One, Series consoles, PS4 and 5, and I'm pretty sure the remaster of Ni no Kuni 1 and Ni no Kuni 2, the sequel, is actually on Game Pass. So if you don't want to buy it, check out for this. And finally, a game which recently got remastered is not been getting anywhere near the amount of praise it needs. Shadows of the Motherfucking Damned. This Shinji Mikami, it's got the music composer from Silent Hill and many other veterans coming together to making this. This plays exactly like Resident Evil 4, but do you want to know something funny? This, you can actually move and shoot. Move and shoot. I know RE6 did that, but this did it before. This game is amazing. It's funny. It's evil looking. Like, it just looks morbid, but it is. The art direction's just beautiful. But your gun, I think his name's Johnson, really funny. So he talks and he basically takes the piss out of you throughout the entire game. And your character, right there, you're going after your girlfriend who has been sent to hell, and you have to basically go and save her. But he's not the smartest person, really, and that's why the gun takes the piss out of him all the time. But the gun's badass. It can transform into a bike. It transforms into a massive gun and does a money shot. But it's Suda 51. So if you know what Suda 51 is like, I say that his other games like Lollipop Chainsaw got more praise than this, which is weird. I know that the physical game of this one can be expensive, and the remastering, which I've heard that the remastering isn't that much better than this one. It's just got like a more stable frame rate, and the graphics are a little bit better because this isn't realistic. This is stylized. This is like cartoony-ish. So there's not really much they can really improve on. But I know that they have added a new game plus and loads of costumes. So if you want to go for a new game plus with costumes, then get the remaster. Or if you just don't want to buy a physical one, then buy the remaster. It's on PC. It's on, like I said, current gen systems. No excuse really. But yeah, that is a little pile of 7 games that I feel are underappreciated, not underrated, underappreciated on the console, and deserve a playthrough at least. Definitely a playthrough. I'm going to be going soon and making original Xbox games that need to be played out of my collection that I've got anyway. Wii games and Wii U games slammed together because let's face it, there's not a lot of Wii U games that need to be played. And PS4/5 games that deserve to be played, definitely. I have an Xbox, but I have a digital one because I mainly use it for Game Pass. I collect physical wherever I can, but I only collect physical if I really know that I'm going to be playing through the game at least more than once. Otherwise, I'll just play it on Game Pass and save the money really. I'm playing through Expedition 33 at the moment. Brilliant game. I have just beat South of Midnight, which is also a really underappreciated gem, and it's a shame because it's been slammed with woke. Which is, can't really blame because of what's happening, but yeah, it's an awesome game. But Expedition's got me hooked from the ending of the epilogue. Epilogue? Is it epilogue? Yeah. The intro. I'm dopey as fuck. From the intro, afterwards, a first cutscene blew me away and I am hooked. So, but yeah, if you enjoyed the video, then please do whatever the fuck you want. Report it, like it, comment, I don't care. Subscribe if you want more content. I'm making random as hell videos. I'm not just sticking to a script, but I will make the videos about the games that you should look out for and what deserves to be played. But yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed, like I said, do whatever you want, but I'm just very thankful for you watching. And until next time, whoosh!